Hello everybody, welcome to Creative Chess channel. My name is Novikova Galina. I am a women FIDE master, and today I'll start a number of lectures devoted to middle game. And my first topic today is to speak about weak pawns and weak squares. So guys, let's start. So today as an example I'm going to show you one game which was played in 1956 on the Olympic Games. Actually, that's a good example of how to take an advantage of these weak squares in the opponent's camp. So let's have a look at the game. E4, E5, it was Scotch defense. I'm playing Scotch myself, and usually there are two main options for black here, either to go knight to f6 or bishop to c5 to b4, and it's also popular. But I was also facing a lot of times that my opponents took this, then this, and move c5, attacking my queen. So, first question to you guys. Is it a good move? So what do you think about this? Yeah, so first glance, why not? So we are attacking the queen with our pawn. Everything seems so fine and nice. But the problem is that white can retreat with the queen. But at the same time, black has now several weak squares and weak pawn also. So what is a weak square? A weak square, for example, is here now on d5 because the square can't be controlled by pawns. So there is no e-pawn. So, for example, to move here and to control the square. Yes, there is no way to control this. And this d5 square can't be controlled by the c6 pawn because it's now on c5 and the pawns, as you know, can't come back. So now we have a weak square. It's already very bad for black because now white will have long-term advantage. But moreover, there is another disadvantage of black's position, and it is this weak pawn. So weak pawn, you see, it can't be defended by other pawns. It can be protected only by pieces, and sometimes it's not good. So it's good to say that black played very badly, but how to exploit these weaknesses? Okay, so white retreated, d6. And now, guys, very important moment. So what to play for white? You may pause our video and find the best continuation. So the best here is to play bishop to b5. The idea that we need to exchange these bishops to make this d5 square even weaker, because in some cases now it can be protected by the bishop, but you see we are exchanging them because it's, of course, it's silly to go with the king there. So this d5 square became even weaker. So now, guys, castle. Yeah, don't forget we need to develop our pieces. Nothing special here. Yeah, we need now to exploit these weaknesses. d5, weak d5 square, and also this weak pawn on d6. In some variations, some cases, for example, you can capture this knight, and then this d5 square would be very weak forever. But in this game, some other variations were used, and here you see that knight retreats to e8, not to be exchanged, and it goes to c5 to control d5 square. Now white is exchanging, and a very important move here. So, okay, it's good. We have a weakness, but what to do? We can't capture right now because everything is carefully protected. So what to do with white pieces? Guys, again, the question to you. What's your plan? So the answer is that here you need to move rook to e3. So we not only try to attack the d6 pawn. Another idea later would be the creation of the second front and attack the black king. It's also very important. We have two ideas in mind. It's so-called the principle of two weaknesses. The first weakness here is d6 pawn, but it can be protected, for example, like this. And what to do in this case? We are creating the second front and go with our rook either to g3 or h3, and then we can, for example, come with our queen there. So these are our plans. So, but okay, here we try to exchange one more piece, attacking the pawn. Of course, black has to defend. And also very nice move here, guys. We need to fix this pawn structure. That's why c4. We can't allow black to play this move. Otherwise, there'll be no weak square anymore for black. And moreover, they'll just give their weak pawn, exchange their weak pawn for our strong pawn. So we need to fix the structure. Fixing it. So now this move d5 is never possible. That's why. So it's a good move. But moreover, we also want to play e5. Oh, sorry, e5. Yes, because we need to open this file because we have three pieces, and here black has only two pieces to protect this rook. So e5 was the plan of white. That's why black stops. And now it's a very important moment, guys. What to do for white? We were attacking this pawn. Yeah, we have three pieces here, and they have three protections. So we can't just make more pressure on this pawn because we have used all our pieces. So that's why we need to find another weakness here in this position for white. And what is the other weakness here? Yeah, another weakness is their king. So that's why this move was played, and black played g6. White. So white's idea was anyway to go this way, for example, this way, or just like this, for example. So anyway, sooner or later, black would have to play this move. And we retreat. Now, so you see, we go with the queen to f4. We are attacking two pawns, so that's a good square for the queen. And now h4. So why should h4? Because we're just going to play h5, in some cases maybe h6, maybe just to open the position of the king. We'll have a look. So black has to make something, some counter attacks, but okay, it's too late already. And h5, c4, taking our rook, h6. Yeah. Now it turns out that white is attacking both pawns, so black is losing one of the pawns. c3, trying to be active. So we are returning with our rook. And very important move, e5. So the idea of e5, okay, we can't capture with the pawn because it's a pin. We can't also capture with this pawn because we'll take the rook. Moreover, we are attacking the pawn with our queen. So that's why black played f5. And the final move in this game was this. And black resigned. Yeah, why black resigned? So actually, I think I may show you some variation. For example, like this. Okay, let's just grab the pawn here, and what to do? We might play, there are a lot of possibilities to win, just like this, for example. Or, for example, if king goes to g8, it's a nice trick. So we're capturing the pawn. It's impossible to capture the rook because we are checkmating. Um, so, for example, we protect this rook, but in this case, maybe there are some things, some possibilities, but it's the easiest one. So we're just winning the queen, and the game is over. So again, guys, so if we return here, so you see that in this variant, so only because of this c5 attack, we created weakness on, which was later on d6, and moreover, we created a good forepost for black created good foreposts for white's pieces. So that's why it's very bad to play like this and to create weak pawns and weak squares in your camp. So guys, that's all for today. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. See you in my next videos, and bye bye.